smiling right now. Maybe because we would all like to snuggle in our blankets. One funny memory which I have, I was preparing for my 10th board exam. It was really very cold. I was completely wrapped in blanket, and just at that time, my mother entered the room. I was so cold, I asked her to flip the pages of my book. Till date, she makes fun of that I am very lazy, and in winter I ask her to do my work. So that's the embarrassing issue. And she till date she really tells everyone that I did that when I was in class 10. Okay, proceeding with our second session, which will be an educational session. We have our guest Vidhita. For in order to a team to be successful, it is important that everyone has set roles within the team. It is also important that we are all aware and clear of our responsibilities, and that we respect and carry out our roles enthusiastically and efficiently. By having set roles and responsibilities, a group structure can form and ensure that all factors contributing to team success are addressed. So, how can we make our Toastmaster Club more successful? We have our guest Vidhita, our new club coach. She is Toastmaster since May 2019. She is a member of STS Banner Club. By profession, she is a technical lead and has passion for open source products, and she loves to explore many such. Other than work, she also likes to spend her time in writing poetry, tech blogging, etc. I think we should have one day of Shairi so that all our talented people can share their Shairis with us. Toastmaster Vidita, we would look forward working with you and guide us more about how we can succeed in with our Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Toastmaster Vidita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Namika. A quick audio video check from my side. I think you're on mute.
And one more thing, Toastmaster Vidita, at what time you did the card, or is okay in that?
Yeah, I will finish it in 15 minutes. You have given me 15 minutes in the agenda. I'll try to wrap up in that.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Namika, for a wonderful introduction. And I must say your presence on the stage is very lively, and you broke the ice by asking everybody to turn on their videos. Now, good morning, everybody. I would like to start my session by asking a question. So you may know that we are going to talk about the XCOM roles today. So anybody of you know what is the full form of XCOM? Anybody, maybe you can raise your hand and let me know, or maybe type in the chat, whatever is feasible to you. XCOM. I am looking at the participant list. Any raise of hand? No. Anybody would like to say? Please unmute and say. Okay, executive committee, and this is coming from Toastmaster Manmeet. I think you have recently joined, right? It was your icebreaker speech.
Yeah,
So
I've recently joined.
kudos to that. That's a right answer. Executive committee. All right. So I think we have people who know what is XCOM. So that is going to be good for me for explaining the different roles. With that, I'd like to share my screen now, and please acknowledge once you're able to see it. And I hope it is visible. I'll start the slideshow. Thank you so much. All right. So we broke the ice and we got to know that what is XCOM. It is executive committee. So every organization or every group wants to manage their members. That's the same thing in Toastmasters. We have a group of people who would like to manage us. Otherwise, there will be so many people and we don't know how to organize ourselves. So for that reason, we have an executive committee. And of course, there are different officers in that committee. And today we are here to understand the different role of officers in this executive committee. Now, I'd like to say one thing. For every committee, we have we choose somebody to be our representatives, right? In any organization or even at upper national level also. So we contest elections, right? So for our club or the Wipro Toastmasters Club, we are going to have our elections soon. So to understand what role to take in the elections, what role to take in the XCOM, how to contest this election, and how do you see yourself, learning from this, from your leadership skills or your communication skills. This is an important session. All right. So first, a little bit introduction about my side. Most of it is already given by Toastmaster Anamika. So yeah, I am technically good profession. I've been an active Toastmaster since May 2019. I have recently completed my pathways. So my pathways was visionary communication. And now I'm going to start my second pathway soon. So I'll be joining with you guys in my icebreaker speech very soon. I have taken many XCOM roles in this tenure. So I have been the VP education of my club, the club president, and currently I'm serving as a VP membership. And as you know that in my free time, I do blogging. So here is the blog link for my website, viditakher.medium.com. And recently I've also started with YouTube. So this is the URL. Probably after the meeting, I'll share with you all. You can go and watch my videos. So my videos are basically focusing on communication skills, leadership skills, how to build your online presence, etc. Probably you can take a look after the meeting. Now we talked about executive committee. So we have different people taking up the roles. There are a total of 8 club officers in this role. Okay. So we will talk about who are these 8 the office bearers. Now, one of them is somebody who is going to assist you, not being a part of the main committee, but an immediate past president. So the main role players or the main office bearers are only 7, but there is one person who has been the club president for the last 6 months, and he is going to assist the club and the president together to let the things flow nicely in that particular term. So let me ask you this, is your term annual or semi-annual? Like you conduct elections twice in a year or once in a year in this club?
Twice in a year.
Twice in a year. Okay. So that means you can still see first slide. Isn't the slide changed for you?
No, so I was just asking, is this problem from my side or is
No, we can see only first slide.
Yeah.
Education session, yeah.
Oh, I have moved on to the second slide also. Let me see if I can. Okay, I'll stop my share and again share probably. Yeah, thank you for that. I just noticed the message. So my screen sharing is stopped. I'll again share. I hope it is visible now.
Yeah, we can see your third slide. Yeah.
Okay, and yeah. I think this full screen mode is not working for me, so I will try for the, yeah. Now, do you see my transition? So I'm on slide 2.
No, we are not able to
I
see
think you
your
stopped
screen. Yeah.
Okay, I am very new to Zoom, conducting meetings on Zoom. I'm very comfortable with Teams, but let me see if this is a problem. So I have shared my whole screen this time. I think that should be fine now. I'm on screen to slide number 2.
Yes, yes.
Probably.
So, if you could show your slideshow.
Yes.
Yeah, this is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing transition. Are you able to see the transition?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Trainer is there.
Yes, so thank you so much. So I will go on to the next slide. I was talking here. All right. So the club executive committee has 8 club officers, as I mentioned, and one of them is not the part of the XCOM. He is the immediate past president. And I asked that your club conducts election twice. So that means in December, you're going to have your next elections, for which the term will be from Jan to June next year. So you're going to select your new XCOM officers, the new executive committee officers. We shortly call it as XCOM. Okay, next question to you. How often does your current XCOM meets? Once in a month, once in a week, twice in a week? What is the frequency right now? Anybody can answer?
So in July, when we had the election, right? So we were meeting every week. Okay. And initially, a couple of members joined, but later on, the attendance drastically reduced. And when I attended my president XCOM training, right? So DTM Ajay Hiraskar, he told every week is too much. Okay, so maybe once a month you can have, or maybe 15 days.
So currently you're having 15 days?
Right. See, right now we are not having it because
Okay.
there's no show. Okay, nobody's showing up. So or maybe I will
Okay.
connect one on one.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. It's good that I know that what is the status. So what do you do in an XCOM meeting? Like, what do you talk about? So these are few pointers I have mentioned. We talk about the club budget. So whatever extra money we have out of the membership, how to use that, how to bring some trophies or some goodies for the club members for their achievements, if to in order to celebrate that. Then we talk about the club success plan. So of course, the president of the club knows that at the start of the term, he has to submit the club success plan. And very important, how to make strategies to success to establish your club as a distinguished club. So there is something called as DCP, and every club aims to earn DCP points in a term. So that is part of an rewards and recognition that happens towards the end of the year. All right, so these are things which we discuss mainly, and the more frequent XCOM you have, the more frequently you address the issues, and that is how a club runs smoothly. So we'll try to make it change the frequency in this term and see if it really helps us or not. Okay, so if at any point you have any question, please feel free to stop me. There is no like teacher or kind of a relation. You can stop me anytime, ask me a question, and also participate. So when I ask you a question, I would suggest everybody else also answering other than Toastmaster Rajendra, so that I will come to know, you know, your thought process. Okay, so we'll start with the roles. I will talk about briefly what are the role, you know, the responsibility of each of the club officer. So it's a club president, starting with in the hierarchy, that's the first role in the XCOM. Now, what does a club president do? Today we saw Toastmaster Rajendra opening the meeting for us. He made sure that everybody is greeted, the guests are greeted. He laid down the history of Toastmaster International, right? All of that. And in addition to that, his focus would be to how does he can make his club or our club gain the distinguished status in his term. So he has a term of 6 months. So in that 6 months, how to earn education points, how to earn membership points. So there are a lot of points based on different factors. And also he gets access to the base camp manager. So base camp manager is basically the VP education, I would say, but president also can view that. And in the absence of VP education, he can also approve the levels of each of the members. And the most important point in the slide which I mentioned is the president is the enabler. Okay, he is going to help every XCOM member fulfill their role, and whenever they have any issue, be very open in it. See, it is not a assignment given to you, or you have to like, you know, do it in deadlines or something. Be very open. If you're not able to do a role, go forward, talk to your club president. He or she will be your enabler. So he would make sure that you are able to do your role. That is how I see as a club president. That's why I mentioned a point there. So a leader or a mentor or slash a friend who would really guide you. How in your office setup, you don't know a certain topic, you would go to your friend, your lead, and ask him, you know, that, you know, this is not working for me, I don't know how to do it. So then you talk one to one and you get to know about the situation. Any questions here? So any future presidents who would like to really take this role up, and you know, they are all charged up for it. So let me know if you have any, you know, questions that, acha, if I become the president, I have to do this. So if any questions you have, ask me here. Yeah, this is the right time. Okay, I'll move forward. So next very important role is Vice President Education. So he is the one, or I would say if it's an army, he is the Senapati of that army who knows everything, you know, what is happening within the club. So he knows every member's
So
educational
Vidita,
status.
one question I have. So in case nobody nominates again for a president, so I will have to continue, or how does it work?
No, you don't have to continue as per that. You always can look for you know, a person. So you, in your term, probably you can groom someone to become the club president. And since you were the president, you know everybody as a member, how can they, you know, improve their leadership skill, communication. So you can nominate somebody, or I would say you can encourage or motivate somebody to take this role, and always suggest them that I am there, I will be your IPP, immediate past president. So in any situation, tough situation, fall back on me, but take this role. So same situation I had in my club last year, December 2020. I saw there was one new girl in my club. So she had recently joined. She was having only 2 months of experience, but I saw her that she can take it up. So I just motivated her. I was with her in throughout the thing, like making the club success plan, doing the contest. Speech contest is a big responsibility. So all of that. And then after 5 months, I saw a transformation in her. She got us all the awards, Hall of Fame, and everything, you name it. But you need to really push somebody from your club to take it and show your trust in that person. That's what I would like to say right now. And you will definitely see somebody coming up and taking it up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for that question. So, Vice President Education, as I was saying, is the Senapati of this army of XCOM, I'd like to say. He or she knows exactly what is the education status of the club, how can we achieve the DCB points, to whom I should really encourage to complete L2 or L3, or somebody who's really done his L4, push him a real, a little bit more to get L4 or L5. So that is how you complete a pathway. So he takes care of that. And every week he or she is there to schedule a club meeting. So basically the roster. So the roster is something you have decided, these are the open roles. Okay, I really want to fill it up. Now there are different ways you can do it. You can put a Google sheet already and alphabetically just give everybody the TMOD for the next, let's say 10 meetings. Okay. And then if somebody is not available, just make that change. Otherwise, you know already who is going to be the next TMOD, so that you know that who is going to the person, and then that person decides the theme. So that's how you can offload your work and you can coordinate with your team members. So this is just one suggestion. And support the education program is like that. And yeah, you really are a helpful hand for planning your speech contest along with the president. So you will help him find the speakers who are eligible. You will motivate the speakers to take part, help them, etc. Other than that, there is one very important responsibility of managing the mentor program. All right. Whenever you get a new Toastmaster joining your club, you have to make him very comfortable, at least for the next 3-4 meetings, because that person is new to all these roles. First of all, he has to take time to understand, okay, these are the 7-8 roles I have to take. Then only he starts and takes his prepared speech. So what do clubs generally do? Also, we do in our club is we give them a welcome kit. Now you may ask, what is there in that welcome kit or welcome package? So we have all the scripts of all the role players, and we have some guidelines for icebreaker speech and a few more speech, how do you write a speech and all those guidelines. We zip it up, and along with that we assign a mentor. So mentor can be somebody who has given, in our club we have this criteria that we give mentor to somebody who has done his L2. So when somebody who has done his L2 has already given 5 to 6 speeches, so they know how to write a speech, how to time themselves, etc. We give them a mentor and we give them that zip package after they join, after they have attended the first meeting, and that's how the journey starts. So the VP education is somebody who can do the assignment of mentors. All right, that's a very important responsibility, and that's how the club quality increases.
Yeah, so in our club we got a teams group. So we got all the material, club material, even financial statement, everything is there. So whoever joins, right, new member, he's added to that group and he has got all the access. And normally within couple of days we assign the mentor as well.
Sure. Yeah, that is good to know that you are assigning the mentors on time, because somebody who is new, consider somebody who is joining a new team or a new organization, he or she doesn't know what to do. They need to be given a set of these links to get started, like how Manmeet said, getting started. So that getting started feel should be there for the new member, so that he feels belonged to the group and he feels, okay, I am in the right place. People are there to guide me. All right. Now comes the VP membership. So VP membership is a hustle bustle role. You have to talk to new people. You have to gain new members. You have to make them understand what is Toastmasters and how it is going to help them. So let me ask you a question here, all the members present. What is your main goal of joining Toastmaster? Communication, leadership, or networking? So I mean, pick one out of three, or maybe write in the chat window 1, 2, 3. So 1 stands for communication, 2 stands for leadership, 3 stands for networking. Please give me answers. All great, of course. So Rajendra is of communication. Let me see more answers. Fast, fast, fast. We are pressing on time. Leadership, great. That's a good answer. Thank you so much. And what about others? I see Webhavi says all. Mohit says one at the moment. Communication, okay, great. Shantala, you have any answers? 1, 2, or 3? Leadership says Gokul. Oh, great. That is, I'm really excited to see all the newbies saying leadership. Good, good, good. So yeah, when you take a role of VP, all three, great, great, great. So when you take a role of VP membership, you become a leader automatically, because you have to talk to new people, you have to convince them, you have to convert them to members, you have to do a lot of networking, and while doing that networking, you become a leader because you are letting few people around you trust in you, trust in the vision and mission you are communicating, and they are going to follow your path. And once they join in, they're going to look up at you. Okay, so you are at this path, you're doing this, so they will definitely get motivated from you. So that's what is VP membership. Now VP membership can do many things to build membership programs. So he or she can conduct some special meetings for the guests. Sometimes you can bring some special speaker from outside, and who can only talk about what is Toastmasters. So like these, you can have some different membership programs. Also, there is one more way to increase a membership. If you have some members who were there in your last term and they are not renewing this term due to some reasons, you know, uh, launch some survey forms and ask what is their pain point, why they are not joining, or why they have stopped being in the meeting. So I mean, I'm telling it from my personal experience. We have done this in our club, and we came to know that the timing of the meeting was not suitable to them, but they were interested to deliver the speeches. Just due to their family commitment and the timing of the meeting were clashing, that's the reason they were not able to join. So these problems get addressed when you talk to your members. You can make a sheet, these are my regular members, these are my old members who are not joining, these are the new members I have to target, and like this you can achieve the goals. Any questions here? I see a chat is popping. Okay. All right, so I'll move to next. If there are no questions for VP membership, please ask questions. It's a good time to, I mean, I also get challenged when there's a new question, something is coming on my way. So please ask questions. All right, coming to VP PR. Now VP PR, public relation, VP membership are a little bit close-knit roles, I would say, because VP membership, when he's going and talking to new members, he needs some posters, some club handy information which he can give, and to be up to date to that information, to create new creative ways of explaining what your club does, what are the achievements of your club, is something VPPR can take care. Okay, so the idea is to publicize the club. Now talking about your club being the corporate club, maybe you cannot publish a lot on social media, right? You cannot go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but you could have your own internal communication channels. You could have your own internal mediums via you communicate. It could be mail, it could be some common group, or it could be some social within the within the office website where you can post your meeting content. Now how do you do this? You do it weekly, or whenever you have somebody achieving completing a level. Okay, completing one level requires you to publicize that, so that that person gets appreciated. CC his manager, CC the lead of that particular DL, whoever is the person, congratulate him, so that people know that this person is succeeding in his goals of communication or leadership. So right now you will have a new XCOM. Take pictures of everybody, put it in a nice poster, share it across in your organization. People would know who are the new faces of your club now. So these are the ways how you go forward and publicize your club, being a corporate club, I would say. Now when you do that, make sure you are using some, if you are going with the Toastmasters way, make sure you are putting the brand guidelines, you're adhering to that. And if you want to go freehand, there's also a way you can go freehand. Probably you can use websites like canva.com, you have Crello, all these websites where you can use some free colors, fonts, layouts, where you can be truly creative and bring about your new things in your club. So when I was assisting my VPPR, what we did was, whenever every month we used to keep this award of Toastmaster of the month. So that poster of Toastmaster of the month, we used to put all the achievements of that person, that he has taken so many roles in the 4 meetings, he has completed this many speech in this, he's active, he's helping this, he's also a mentor, like that, a nice picture of that person, and published it across the organization. That way, people connect to him. Okay, so he's doing this other than his work. That's how you make relations and possibly get new members also. All right, any questions here, or I move forward? Next is the role of secretary. So secretary is somebody who is very keen, very observant, and he takes the notes of the meeting. All right. So if this meeting is currently going on, towards the end of the meeting, he or she would bring out the main highlights of the meeting. So how you attend your office meeting and you bring out the MOM and send it across to your team, right? That's the same way we do it. We will tell who was the best speaker, who was the best evaluator. Manmeet and Gokul gave icebreaker speech today. That is something, we should really appreciate that, have a round of applause for that. And these are the highlights of the meeting we pen down. This is something a secretary does. And sometimes if he is not available, he can offload his work to his subordinate or somebody who is doing role of secretary on his behalf when the person is absent. So like that, you can divide the roles, because sometimes, every week you are not available. So that's how you can offload. Another important responsibility is whenever there is a new ExCom coming into picture, so the secretary will report these new changes in the dashboard, so that TI comes to know that this club is now having new set of ExCom. So that has to be done before December 31st this year, so that you get one more point, DCP point. So please make a note of that. And he or she has a special responsibility, or I would say additional responsibility of base camp manager. So the VP education can also approve, and secretary can also help in case VP education is not active for some time. So that is one more responsibility of secretary. Moving on to the next role player is treasurer. So treasurer is somebody who would basically take care of all the money matters of the club, right? So treasurer along with VP membership. So how do you gather or get your new member? How do you ideally do? Probably you are sharing that membership form from TI, right, where the person fills the basic details, and then you will tell, as per the conversion, how much money he or she has to pay. So treasurer will take care of the amount. He will pay the dues on the website. He will take care what is the exchange rate, how much amount he has to give back, and all of that. And if you're getting some mementos for your members, that time we have to ask money, remaining amount from him, and then he will do all the settlement. Towards the end of the term, the treasurer has to present his report of all the expenses, and that is then passed on to the treasurer of the next term, so that if there are any balance remaining, that person knows, okay, this was the state of my club, financial status of my club in the last term. So yeah, somebody who's good at accounts, maths probably can take this role of treasurer and just see to it how do they enjoy about it.
Over here, I think anyone can do that, but provided he or she should have a credit card where they can make an international payment, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yes.
so the regular card will not work. And also the thing is, like, since we are making a payment to the US, right? So you will not get any receipt back like right away. You will not get any confirmation or OTP like what we have in India. So that is the thing. And since we are running a membership drive, so as soon as you renew, make sure you send that email receipt to the new member. That's it.
Yes, thanks for adding that point to Master Rajendra. And also, I have seen in some corporate clubs that they only allow payment from their corporate cards. Like if they are having an Amex card, so they would only approve the payments or the reimbursements if that is being done by the corporate card provided by the company. So that depends case to case, and also for the community club it is different. So yeah, we should only follow whatever is going from the past, and that is something we can continue with respect to the treasurer role and the payments. Coming to the last XCOM officer role, which is the sergeant at arms. So going back to the time 2 years, I'm taking you 2 years back when there were physical meetings. Okay. In the physical meetings, sergeant at arms of the club used to keep track of all the club properties. So if you know, when you start a meeting, there is a lectern. So you start the meeting, the president will start the meeting by banging the table with that, and towards the end he will also end the meeting with that lectern. And other than that, there are some charts, there is a marker, duster, all those things which are required in a physical meeting. The club sergeant at arms would take care of that, and he would make sure that the meeting room, or because in the corporate you have to book a meeting room in advance, so that kind of scenario is the responsibility of the club sergeant at arms, that if for a certain week this room is not available, some other team has taken, he or she will make sure to book another meeting room well in advance, so that the team knows about the room, the timing and everything else. And another important thing here, if there is a person with special abilities, he has to accommodate that as well. Somebody requires an extra chair, somebody requires some extra material for their comfort while attending the meeting. So at the time, club sergeant at arms comes into picture and helps the club run a smooth meeting. All right. So this is how I gave a brief roles and responsibility picture to you. So now I'd like to ask again to my audience here, how comfortable are you knowing these roles as an XCOM? Because this is something somebody from you would pick up. You would be all together playing this role and making this club a success. Your goals in mind should be to get the DCP points, run a smooth meeting, and let each and every member of the club enjoy the meeting. And you should look forward to your weekly meeting. As Anamika said, that we all are family here, looking to each other through the windows of the desktop or laptop and trying to learn from each other. So yeah, these were my resources which I used today. The images were from unsplash.com. The material was from the club leadership book, which is available on Toastmasters organization. It has details of all these roles, and there are also details that what you have to do before the meeting, after the meeting, and during the meeting for each of these roles, and many more information. Please go and check out this. You will definitely learn many things, or many scenario based examples are also given there, that if you're lacking on role players, you're lacking on some materials, how you can learn and grow. All right, these are the reference materials I have used. Now I'll open to questions, and please let me know. I do see 2 chat has been popped
Yeah,
up.
and also I would like to add, like also you will get a training, right, when the term starts. So also from the our district or division, you will be provided a training, like it will be a 2 or 3 hours maybe in the weekend.
Yeah, every term we get a training, and there is also, thank you for reminding me, that there is also 1 club point, 1 DCP point for attending that training. And being an online meeting, this is something you can attend from your home.
Yeah, Vidita, I would like to add one point, that on 15th and 16th January we have a TLTP. So I request all the members to do attend TLTP on 15th and 16th January.
Okay, so the dates are already out. So we know that 15th and 16th, this is going to be there. You can choose any one date which is of your comfort. It is only for 2 hours for your particular role. Attend it, try to understand your role, ask questions there also. They are very appreciative. I have attended the meeting, I think, thrice now. So it is very open. They answer all your queries, and that also helps you get a point. So you make sure you mark your attendance there as well. All right, we are overshooting time. So if there are no questions, please reach out to me on WhatsApp for your questions. I'm there to help you. And now I have a live feedback for you guys. So I will like to take feedback. So I will quickly paste the feedback link in the chat. Please go to that and we will see the live feedback.
Very well explained, Toastmaster Vidita here. I'm sure that all the members will be able to understand what exactly we are going to do in XCOM role. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So can you all see my screen now? 1 second, I'll again share. I have given you a link. Please go there and give your vote for the different pointers which I have asked. Can you see my screen? For Mentimeter.com.
Did you send the link in chat? I can't see it.
Okay, I have shared in chat already. Is it not posted?
No, even I can't see.
Actually, it went to Toastmaster Gokul. I don't know how. Let me just send to everyone. Now you should be able to see. I think you can see it now, and I have also shared my screen so that we see the live feedback of everybody. Okay, nice. Okay, so that gives me a good sense of understanding that you all have understood the session and you also liked it. Thank you so much, and back to you, Toastmaster Anamika.
Thank you so much, Coach. Before this session, I was really unaware that being an XCOM member, I can not only help myself, but help others also to improve their skills. I'll be helping others as well. So thank you so much for this wonderful session. So continuing, before I take on with our third section, which is the table topic session, let's go on with a little quiz. I have a riddle